Bulldogs.
Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona Stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Now sliding to his left. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever. And help out the offense. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
To the air, it's Fafita. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he's got it inside the 25. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Arizona in a hurry. He'll call his own number. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking that front.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. Nope.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do this.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the AAC, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Know about these guys.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home, and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the Big 10, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Arizona will put it away to start this one. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Marks. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man by himself. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big gain.
Fires to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Fires to the right. And the pass hits, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the... to give the offense tremendous field position.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Nice move to keep moving.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease and gets to the 39?
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Let me throw it.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Arizona right back to the line. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, they had that last
No
drive
cap.
moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first.
He
Oh,
uncorks
he got
one
me.
deep.
Oh,
And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's
that
coming
would
up.
have been a big one.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man. But a
Oh,
good
man.
job there by
Yes,
the
good
defense.
tackle.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught on the outside. It's Marks.
That is how you play defense. You drop back, you let him catch the football, you go attack, you don't let him break tackles. Really nice execution by the defense.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You've got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Trojans are flying down the field. Now they'll try the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he tacked on the extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain. Those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter game.
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Looking to go up top on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Looking to take a shot. Fires
what am I doing?
Oh, now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second.
Oh, trust me, I move forward.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Shakes off the defender. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Gonna run it. It's Mark. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the tailback. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Got it past the marker. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
Good ball.
And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone.
Oh.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's
Come
incomplete.
on. Y'all
Arizona
gotta give
in
me
a hurry.
second time.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
This nigga gotta throw a
And
red.
that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Throws to the wideout. And that one falls in.
Yo, this quarterback is
Huge
selling.
stand by the defense.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it. You get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marks. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
He
Can I get one? Can I get one
works
fumble,
his way, and they finally get him down at the 2.
Please, just
Now
one.
it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the
I
end
missed
zone.
him.
Touchdown,
missed him.
Trojans!
That was a fumble.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board.
Oh, he missed a
took
field
care of
goal?
business.
Well, it's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra
That's
point.
crazy.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That's crazy.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football.
He unleashes a long one.
Got him.
And this will be caught at the 30. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Blocking.
Coming out with it, it's Branch. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
Oh, my God.
And
I
he was
got to get
able
him in
to
the
push
back.
forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Using his legs, it's Marks. He's able to find his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass.
Need it.
Unloads to
Let's
the
go.
wideout. And the ball is intercepted.
Let's go to the crib.
Going the other way, and he's got
Come
room.
home. I got to go home, baby. I got to go home.
Touchdown, Arizona. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Looking downfield, it's Fafita. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
What kind of, like, my quarterback, he sells me. Might have been for the win. He's wide open. Oh, my God.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
Wow.
Oh, he's going to go for the return. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
This defense is
inbound.
They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Fights off the defender. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
Now, 4th down.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll try to throw and pick up the first.
Yes, sir.
They got it.
Yes, sir.
It's a sack, and what a stop for this
Yes,
defense
sir.
to turn it over on downs.
Great play
Offense
call.
getting set for first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
Oh, yeah.
Headed to the
Oh,
end
yeah.
zone.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's
Send him home.
loose, and he'll take
Send
it
him
to
home.
the house. Touchdown.
Send him home. Send him home. Great vision,
late
Luke.
in the games, offenses sometimes
Great
get
vision, Luke.
conservative when they got the lead and
Send
they
them
got
the
the
fuck
ball.
home.
I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the
That
lead.
is a
Now
great
you're trying to
fucking run.
salt this
Look
game
at the
away.
in and us. Out. And then we out. And then we out.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Good shit.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. So much for the touchback. Here he comes.
Wow.
He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, USC.
I don't know that.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting them back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. They'll go to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Makes one man miss. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Back to throw, it's Fafita. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another
Come on,
presentation
sayonara,
of the
bon voyage, sucker.